What's up, everybody? Champs here, and welcome back to Victory Lane, where this is a post-race show, and we're going to be discussing each race. This time, we're going to be discussing the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. So, yeah, let's get this started. Hamilton is starting the front row in pole position, while Sebastian Vettel closely behind in the front row with him. So, this should be an interesting race. At the beginning, Hamilton starts off slow, and once he starts off slow, Vettel takes the lead, and Hamilton received a tap from Raikkonen, so Raikkonen spins him out, and Hamilton has a disastrous start, so he has to go straight to the back of the pack, and Raikkonen and Verstappen are like battling out for third place. So on and so on. Hartley is out, so pretty bad weekend for Hartley. And yeah, as for the Raikkonen situation, he was handed a 10-second time penalty for this Hamilton spin on opening lap. So he's actually not doing really good. And Raikkonen, of course, he was carrying damage. It was the contact from Hamilton's make spin for the first lap. So yeah, it's a pretty decent race, good battling going on. Lots of drama ahead, and lots of crashes, and lots of spin outs though. So, pretty much what it is. And Hulkenberg is in 7th, while Leclerc's in 8th. I tell you, Charles Leclerc he's actually impressed me throughout the F1 season at this point, because he's been getting points. He's been on a roll as of late. So yeah, we see what is further. And Hamilton, after him in the first lap, Hamilton was actually just going through the pack, trying to catch up, and he's been doing pretty good. Ericsson, however, Ericsson's at the barrier in lap 33, so he's out of the race, and it triggers the safety car. It was a pretty decent race, and then in the lap 39 there was another crash. Grosjean and Sainz have collided for another safety car. I tell you, there's some chaos, and I like them chaoses here in the racetrack, because it brings a whole drama, brings a whole intense vibe into the races. And pretty much if you don't like races and you just complain about it, then I suggest you don't watch it, because pretty much you don't know how to enjoy stuff. Anyway, after the 51st lap, Vettel has been, or it was a 52nd lap. It was the 52nd lap. But anywho, Vettel wins the British Grand Prix, and miraculously, after the spin in the first lap, Hamilton finishes in 2nd. So even though it was a spin, it was a good comeback. But however, he would have done a lot better than that. So yeah, that was a good race. Vettel wins the race, British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Hamilton finished in 2nd place, while Raikkonen finishes in the podium. Ferrari, Bottas finished in 4th. Ricciardo finished in 5th. Hulkenberg finishes in 6th. Ocon finishes in 7th. 8th goes to Alonso. Magnussen finishes in 9th, and Gasly finishes in 10th place. And Perez, Van Dorn, Stroll, Sterkens, and Verstappen, I believe, if all finished. But however, I believe Verstappen, I don't know if Verstappen's out, I believe. There were some pretty requirements. Hartley is out of race. Leclerc is out of race. So he had a bad. He had a bad British Grand Prix. Like not all of the races are good. If you're a driver, not all races are good. So interestingly, like if I were to race in Formula One and I crash out, then I would not know what happened, because it would be like, okay, some of them might be a good race, some of them might be a bad race. I don't like. I feel like they like bad races. Bad races tend to like be kick in the pants, but yeah. So I just want to see what happens with Verstappen, because I believe Verstappen is out of race. Yeah, he just grass and was passed. So basically, Verstappen spun, and he. So yeah, Verstappen did not get a good job. So for lap 48, he pulled off track, and he retires. So Verstappen retires, but due to the fact that he finished like most of the laps of the race, Verstappen receives his 15th place. So it's still no pointage, but at least he records a classification. But anywho, let's take a look at updates for driver standings. We have Sebastian Vettel increasing his lead to 8 over Lewis Hamilton. Kimi Räikkönen trying to catch up, while Daniel Ricciardo is trying to catch up to Kimi Räikkönen, but just by 10 points. But Bottas with a better result, have him closing the gap to 2 points. So yeah, that's pretty good. This pretty intense drivers' championship race. But then, as we take a look at the constructors, Ferrari increasing its lead to 20 points over Mercedes. Red Bull is just completely out of it. So it's a battle for between the Ferraris and Mercedes for constructors' championship. So yeah, as for Leclerc is in 14th place right now. He's just 13 points, which I'm really shocked what happened. As for Stroken is the only driver to actually not score a point. So he better keep this up in the next race, or else he will not get a chance to score points like for the rest of the season. Overall, the race has been pretty good, pretty decent. Lots of drama, lots of chaos going around it, and some passes. But most of the passes were just from mistakes, or from like spinouts and collision stuff. So yeah, I believe the next one is the German Grand Prix. I believe. Yes, it's going to be in Germany for a German Grand Prix at Hockenheim. So this year is 2018, so it's going to be in Hockenheim, as you might know. As some of you might currently be watching Formula 1 as right now, and is new to it, getting a feel for it. All the even number of years goes to Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix, while the odd number of years, basically 2017, 2019, 2021, goes to Nürburgring. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Give it a thumbs up, like this video, and comment on what you think of the race, because trust me, in terms of the racing factor, I like the chaos. It's been pretty good. And subscribe to my channel for more. I hope I'll get more videos out. So yeah, that's it for Victory Lane, as Vettel takes the win, with Hamilton and Räikkönen finishing off in the podium position. And I'll see you next time at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix.